Hey, John chapter 8 has one of my favorite stories ever. Jesus has entered the temple and there's a huge crowd of people that just gather around him. So he sits down and he starts to teach them. And he's interrupted by a bunch of experts in religious law and a bunch of Pharisees. They rush in and they interrupt him while he's teaching. But they didn't stop him. He's about to keep teaching. And he's going to teach us a huge real-life love lesson by his example and really tell us what it's all about. So these experts in religious law and the Pharisees, they come in and they bring a woman. This woman has been caught in the very act of adultery, and they throw her in front of the crowd, and they shame her. And she's been caught in the act, so they weren't real concerned about her dignity, so they bring her in. She's probably still undressed because they didn't give her time to get herself together or anything, and they throw her down. And she feels the shame. She feels the eyes of everybody in the crowd upon her. She feels just like a scumbag. She feels like a dirtbag. And here she is laying in the dirt before Jesus. And I'm wondering, where's the dude? Because last time I heard it took two to tango, and so there's no guy. So there's incredible hypocrisy here. It's a setup. They're really trying to set Jesus up, and they're not really concerned with the woman. They're not really concerned with the law. They're trying to test Jesus. They're trying to set him up. They're trying to trap him. And they ask him this question that is just drenched with self-righteousness. And the question is this: Teacher, this woman is guilty of sin. Now, we all know that Moses in the law, he said that she deserves to die. What do you say? And Jesus didn't say anything. Instead, he just bends over and he starts writing in the dirt. And he kind of ignores them and just starts writing things in the dirt. We don't know what he wrote. I wish I knew, but he's just writing. And they keep bugging him, and they're demanding an answer. And they're like, Jesus, what do you say? And they're just bugging him. He's just writing in the dirt. And finally, Jesus is like, all right, go ahead. But whoever has never sinned, that's who gets to throw the first stone. And then he bends over and keeps writing in the dirt. And slowly rocks start to drop. And slowly, from the oldest to the youngest, they start to drop their stones, and then they split. They take off until there are only two people left in the middle of the crowd, Jesus and the woman. And he looks at her and he says, where are your accusers? Didn't one of them condemn you? Didn't anybody take the time to condemn you? And the woman's like, no one condemned me. And Jesus is like, I don't condemn you either. Go and sin no more. Jesus didn't come to condemn. He came to restore. He came to rescue. He came to give us grace. He gives the lady grace. She did deserve to die. But Jesus is all about grace. He's not about condemnation. He didn't come to condemn. He came to extend grace. Grace is all about us getting what we don't deserve because Jesus got what he didn't deserve. Jesus didn't, she gets grace. She gets grace instead of condemnation. And this story, it blows me away because I've been a Pharisee. I have been quick to pick up stones. I have been quick to pick up rocks and get ready to throw my people. I've been quick to accuse others. I've been ready to condemn. And I've been condemned myself. And I don't want to live there anymore. I don't want to live in a nation called condemn. I don't want to live in condemnation. I want to live in a state of grace. I would rather be a citizen of the state of grace than a citizen of the nation of condemn, where in the state of grace, I get what I don't deserve because Jesus got what he didn't deserve. And that's what it's all about, my friends. I love this story because it's such an incredible picture of the grace and the compassion and the restoration that the Father offers us. Jesus didn't come to condemn. He came to love, came to restore, came to rescue. God bless you guys. Giddy up.